And one of the questions that needs to be answered is why a nation decide to pursue nuclear power and obtained atomic bomb. Is there a political reason? Is it a social reason? Is it just ambitious and grandiose endeavors? Any nation that feels that they are under attack or threatened by existential threat for elimination might consider achieving nuclear technology and atomic bomb. Well, the example of these are Israel, that they think they are under existential threat by the Arab countries and by the Hezbollah, North Korea, and Russia. But many of these nuclear power also has undergone significant damage and not only the physical damage but social damage and mass killing and health hazard for the past so many years. We have number of the examples such as Chernobyl in Russia and Fukushima after the tsunami. So even the natural disaster can result in nuclear disaster, as we saw in Japan, and then the technology disaster that we saw in Russia, Chernobyl. Scott Sagan, a scholar, classified the desire to achieve nuclear power in number of the element. One would be security and deterrence. Even he says that proportional deterrence might support the weaker nation to go against the bigger damage by a bigger enemy. However, that always not the case, and the benefit of this proportional in the absence of existential threat might not worse buying the expenses and the societal hazard and damage to the country. The other would be prestige and influence that might create a condition and environment of grandiose and also might force commerce and many other dominance in politics for the neighboring country, which at the end of the day is not something that the nation should pursue. The other would be the domestic politics and bureaucratic momentum by Sagan. And that also create a environment of excuse me, grandiose by a government to infuse this idea to the general population that they are a nation of strength. However, many countries have decided to ask for support of nuclear power in order to deter, to achieve prestige, and also pursue commerce with a different country. And the example of that would be Japan, South Korea, that they are, and Germany as well, that they are seeking support of the United States as a coverage and as a deterrence by being supported. In any rate, even Scott Sagan, in his evaluation and in his classification, bring up the existential threat. Islamic Republic of Iran, after inception in 1979, enjoyed the overwhelming support of the world. In fact, President Carter and Democratic Party and politicians supported, and after that, many countries immediately recognized Islamic Republic. Because of the issue with the monarchy, millions of the Iranian supported and backed Ayatollah and Islamic Republic of Iran. So there was a universal support and no threat from anywhere. There were no existential threat to the state of the Islamic Republic of Iran. But why they pursue atomic bomb? Because at the beginning and immediately after the revolution, they started two slogans: this to America and also this to Israel. And they set a goal for elimination of Israel in 25 years and elimination of the Western democracy after that. And they pursue the nuclear power and atomic bomb. And as of today, of June 2026, there is 447 uranium 60% enriched, and there are more than 9,000, close to 10,000 kilogram of uranium, 2% 2300 kilogram, up to 5% 6,000 kilogram, and up to 20% 184 kilogram. And there is evidence that they have relocating all of this uranium that nobody can reach, even United States. So the question is, why the nation go after nuclear medicine, and why the world tolerate nation of Islamic Republic? And the question also remains, what is in that 14-point agreement and a memorandum of understanding? Is it what I think it is and will result in total surrender, or is it a fall?